everybody! We're back with a non-Halloween game for Spooky Month. We are continuing our journey in Final Fantasy XVI. So we've taken down the mother crystals. A lot's happened. We're in for a big confrontation soon. We were heading over there. I don't remember why. I remember swinging off. Wait, I need a brain refresher. Journal, help me. Oh, we were going to go save Mid and Byron and Gav in the Free Cities. So basically, when the Mother Crystals came down, the Akashic kind of took over, and there's just like chaos and bandits and like all the bad stuff happening around the world of Final Fantasy. And right now we're gonna go save Mid, and they're kind of trapped over there. But I also have my side quest to do. I don't think I can leave to do it. I have to go here. We stopped just outside the place.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Wait, that's so quiet.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Is it just me? It might be just me. You look good. You're all the way too. Why is it so quiet? Properties. Audio only. Monitor is on. Why? Second. I'll put it there for now. I don't know why it's so quiet today. What happened to my settings? That's so strange.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Alright, that's okay. We'll leave it there. It might be a bit loud on stream, but I need to be able to hear the game too. And I think it's all at a fair level, but if it gets loud, too loud, I'll pull it down more. Alright, let's go save Mid and Gav.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
That? Oh, I could look around.
Here, take a look at my wares.
No.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Take care.
How big is this place?
Stand back, friend. You don't want to get this stuff on you, believe me.
What is it?
Yes, the finish is exquisite. These will make us rich. Rich, I tell you.
Forgive me, traveler, but no matter how deep your pockets might be, we only sell to trusted patrons. I do
Understandable.
hope you've not had
Here's the scraps you were after.
Thanks.
can't do without leather if I'm to polish these stones.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at my audio stuff. I don't understand why I had to put the sound up to be able to hear it. What changed? It's alright though, I guess. Okay. Let's go.
You can go inside if you want, but stay quiet.
What's inside?
Yeah, they're polishing the stones for shipment. Any sudden noises and they might drop one.
Okay. Ah! Oh no, did you drop anything? Oh,
These
you
aren't
made a
ready
mess.
for sale, if that's what you're thinking. And I'll thank you to keep your hands to yourself.
Can I go up there?
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
It has indeed. Can't blame the beasts for being on edge.
They seem to only use this dog model too. I've seen this dog so many times. I mean, good doggo, but same doggo. Also, I love you, Joshua. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you for the deer leg, mister. Mummy made a pottage from it.
Sounds delicious. Perhaps she'll invite me round to try it next time.
Wish I could read it. Is anything? No.
Not a scratch on them. These hides will fetch a good price.
You wouldn't happen to have a decent whetstone in there, would you, madam?
I'm sure I can find you something. All of these stones have a good bit of diamond dust in them. That'll see.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamil.
So this is basically a town for crafters. Or creators. People of the trade.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
That's alright. Looks like England. It's like this every day for me.
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
Alright, let's go.
Beneath the flood, yes. And not a stone's throw away.
Over there. Knock knock!
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Hi, Joshua.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
Also, hi, guy. I am the bad guy. It's me. How are you today?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
I'm glad you had a day off and had a good Basmo time. Agora, three cities of Canva.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Quite.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this...
It's that person!
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough.
Uh-oh.
Pathetic creatures. that you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Wow, that went well, didn't it? Let's see, let me catch up. Astrals, Phasmo. Yeah, you mentioned that you have a celebration going on. I hope it's not super loud though. I don't like it when it's loud. But at least you have time off to like relax and catch up on some games and sleep in and do all of the things that you want to do.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
I remember that.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Ah.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
She doesn't want to leave him.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Aww. Okay. One second, I'm just looking at stuff. Alright. Cyclopedia of Palestinian Fabulosity. The Ledgers of Gilbert, collected hymns. Cool. Guy, how is the audio for the game? Is it loud or quiet? More side quests? Okay, I'll leave it alone. Thank you.
Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Carava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
I'll do it!
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Okay. I have a lot of side quests to do, so I don't know how much main story I'll get through today. I'm just... oh. Hello?
Cyril.
Oh, they were talking about him.
How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine.
Yeah.
But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
He looks so tired. Phoenix down.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
I wish as well as my doggo, I can give Joshua some head pats. Like this.
Fetch!
You want one too, Joshua? I have plenty. Joshua's just a bit shy.
I feel like I fleshed 100 skins today.
Stay focused.
There's a lot of leather workers in here too. So I guess it's the main trade of this place.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Hello.
Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Ah.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Sure, I can do that.
Climb the stairs and
memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted
I
about
saw it,
the
yeah,
village.
right there.
3 of them, to be precise. One each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones. If it wasn't for those domed roofs protecting the stones from the elements, the truth of Tabor's history would have been lost centuries ago.
I have a confession to make, unfortunately. I tried to read that earlier, but I can't. I was not educated in the art of reading. I only know pictures. I'm so sorry, I can't help you. Farewell! It's my greatest shame. Jill, read it for me! Thank you, Jill. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Dome over there. Hello?
That mark. You must be Lord Rosfield. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, my lord. I, too, am a member of the cause, though I spend most of my time hunting. For the good of the village, you understand. The soil is poor here, so the people sup mostly on meat and blood. The hides, meanwhile, they make into leather and then into gill.
Good job. You keep up the good work. Jill, read for me.
Mummy made a pottage from it.
Sounds delicious. Perhaps she'll invite me around to try it next time.
Wanderers of the golden plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Not a scratch on them.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes.
I like this little igloo-looking house.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
Guardians of the crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
There was he.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bow.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen them for myself. Oh, come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Ah! Wait, what was south? The great good Mughal guardians.
The great, good Mughal guardians. That's definitely not right.
Take all the time you need.
Guardians of the crystal.
Guardians of the crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Alright, Wanderers of the Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
One down. He catches Pokemon. Alright.
For years, I have pondered the mysteries of Tabor's founding. Would that I had made the journey as a younger man, when stairs held none of their terror.
Alright. Do I have free reign to travel where I want? I do. So we'll do our side stuff, and then we'll head to Canva, which is across that, but we're not going there. We're gonna head to the fields of Korava. Also there. An eye for an eye. We'll come back here when we're ready. Also, there's a little pathway there too. I could probably go down and head this way. But I don't, let's head to the drawer. No, this way. Dalamil Ill. All right.
The bandits may be in, but look what they've left us with.
Yeah.
We'll have a hard time putting this place back together.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentlemen of the town guard.
Hi, Doc. Again.
Could be I know something more. What's it worth to you?
Not you again.
I've got 100 gil and a chocobo feather.
Don't do it.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, But if you're not the patient type,
So it's
you
not
can
really Karen.
probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers.
We're going.
Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Uh-oh.
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
It's a ghost!
You too, Goots.
We are... So there's the storehouse up there. Let's head back up.
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Perhaps. But the gentlemen of the League of Merchants have deeper pockets.
Oh, bye. I don't have deep pockets.
What a mess.
Am I going the right way? I am. Turn this way. Do you have stuff to say?
Dalimil's saved. And with... Can I interest you in a new sword?
My comrades and I...
have been keeping a watchful eye on the dark clouds in whose shadow we find ourselves, and the vultures that trail in their wake. Though we may have weathered their last assault, I fear we may not be so lucky should the bandits choose to strike again. If they do, those of us who can fight must be ready, so that those of us who cannot, the children, the elderly, stand at least some chance of weathering the storm. Victor has been a great help. He has lent his strength and knowledge to the town guard, and has been aiding them in organizing our defenses.
And defend Dalimil we shall.
The only outlaw who'll be setting foot in this town is my good friend Sid. Thank you. They are the cornerstones upon which Dalimil will be rebuilt, and though that rebuilding has only just begun, they are already proving more than sturdy.
I always knew
that Natalie and Conrad had it in them to drag us out of the muck. They had only to stop flinging it at one another and start working together. Hi Rosie! It's my friend Rosie! How was the rest of your stream last night? I fell asleep, so I need to catch up. I was so sleepy yesterday. I saw it was like a lot of cool things again, like you had to quit the game to like change location or something. Did you finish it in the end? Also, how are you feeling? Are you feeling better today? Victor too is doing his part. He has been training Conrad's men in the art of the blade. They will soon be the rival of any troop in the Republic.
Meanwhile,
Natalie and her League of Merchants are collecting donations from the townspeople, that we might see our stores filled. Mere moons ago, suggesting that the merchants of Dalimil might ever band together for the sake of anything other than profit would have had you laughed out of town. I was exhausted by it. Oh no! Yay! I'm glad you finished it. It was surprisingly long. Like I know you wanted a short game, but that ended up being quite long, like at least 6 hours, I think? Over 6 hours? You went to work? No, Rosie, you have to rest. I'm glad you're almost finished with the day, though.
proof, if any more were needed.
The Daimyo is much changed, and entirely for the better. Do not fear us, Clive, we'll be alright. Ask about the Mechia. Drake's Fang has fallen, the skies boil, and the power of magic continues to wane. The lack of ether has driven countless thousands from their homes, while those in whose lands it remains plentiful fortify their borders, determined to keep its blessing for themselves. Is this a scary game? No, this is a Final Fantasy 16. It's a fantasy RPG. It's really good. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, kind of like medieval fantasy kind of thing. I should put this on the back burner until after Halloween, but I didn't want to leave it so long where I forget what's happening, if that makes sense. Because I've done that with other games where I start it and it's really good, and then I stop playing for like 2-3 months, and then I feel like I have to start over because I don't remember anything. But I'm okay. I had a good day. I had to go back to work today. It was alright. I bought Charlie's birthday present too. And Charlie was like, "You don't have to buy me anything." And I said, "But I wanted to make your day special." And she was like, "Pet, what did you do? Tell me." And I said, I went, ha 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 ha. That's exactly what happened, word for word. Totally get that. Worried for, yeah. You know the story for The Last of Us as well, so I don't think it's that big a deal. But it is good. I feel like it's good to keep up the momentum, so while it's fresh in your mind and like you actually care about what's happening and you feel invested. Her birthday is at the end of the month. Wait, I don't remember off the top of my head. 1 second. It is the 27th. No, yeah, it is the 27th. I was right. 27th. I don't know if that's Libra or Scorpio. I think you would know though. Not that all who flee are deserving of sympathy. The bandits who attacked us may have been driven by desperation, but their brutality was inexcusable. It is a question of methods. If they had come to us bearing begging bowls instead of blades, we would have gladly spared them what we could.
But something tells me
those brutes would rather starve than accept charity willingly offered. Thank you for that conversation, my good friend.
we are ever in your debt.
Dalimil's saved, and with our steel.
Scorpio. I don't know anything about Scorpio, to be honest, except it's my soulmate. Charlie is my soulmate, my beautiful wife.
We may have driven the bandits back once, but what's left of them are still out there nursing their wounds and their grudges. So our watch continues.
I told Charlie I'm sending her an engagement ring. And I'm kind of thinking about actually doing it. At least it would make her laugh. Okay, can we jump down? No. Also, Rosie, the fall of the House of Usher. It's on Netflix now. It's out. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm gonna watch the first episode. I saw a little clip of it. It has ghosts in it. Can I get in there? No, I can't. I went the wrong way. Go back. Yeah.
You fought very bravely.
And they put the first Halloween movie on... Am I going the wrong way again? I'm fine. On Netflix, so I'm looking forward to watching that too, just for like scary season. Spooky scary season.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Hello? Knock knock. Is anybody home?
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
So it was you!
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
My sword? Get out of here! Go! Yeah! Why not open that? What are you thinking about playing next, Rosie? I want to know.
This one.
Get him! Over here!
It's a Wooper! Very important business, everybody. Super important.
This one.
Let's watch Joshua. Might be a really short one. No, the Monday night. I did see one game. I don't remember what it's called, but you play as a person and you're a streamer and you're being stalked by one of your viewers and they break into your house or something. And you have to guess who is the stalker. It could be your friend, it could be someone at the local shop, it could be the policeman you go to. You don't know.
Get him. This one.
That one looks interesting. I need to find one more. Right now I am playing Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. It's a horror game. I'm gonna play it on Tuesday, I think. I'm playing Luigi's Mansion tomorrow. I like the games that you're playing too because I've never heard of them. Wait, it's a bit loud. Just a second. It shouldn't be that loud. Hope this is good. Like that.
Get him.
Yeah, it's been really fun seeing all of these little indie games that I've never seen or heard of. Like the I'm Scared one, I've never heard. I know it seems to be popular, like Monokumi and Spooky Moogle and everybody seem to have played it, but I've never heard of it before. So it's fun watching it.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
I'm no murderer.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone. before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
There's more horror games I want to get to as well. Like, I want to play The Devil in Me, which is in the Dark Anthology series.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goot, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan.
Yeah, leave
Promise
Nan
me
alone.
You won't hurt her. Or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Nan!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch!
Kill
Everything
him!
that happened, it was all your fault!
Alright, wet legs.
And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Uh-oh. Goots?
Goots, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
Yeah, what's your language?
You great
Okay.
galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Uh-oh. Is she really gonna fucking do it? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair.
That's so
After all,
fucking
I should know.
brutal.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the wet legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Seeing is believing. Well, they don't believe anymore because they can't
Remind
see.
me never to cross you, Karen.
That's fun. I'm fine, he says. Let us head over here. Skin trade.
This might take a while.
With it though, I mean, we're not fighting that. Yeah, where is it? I see it directly. Yep, that's it. That little dragon. We're going back. Alright. Ah!
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Halfway stackle. Ow!
Over here! Get down, Horrible!
This one. Nice try.
Hi Pete! Welcome in, friend. How are you doing today? Are you alright? Have a good day.
Over here!
You're finished.
You're finished! Skin, Ivy skin. Oh, 2 down.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Stinky skin. So we'll leave this one now. We'll leave that for when we come back. Hi, Kaiti. We'll leave that alone. Let's go Martha's Rest, which is join Rutherford. But how's your day, Pete?
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a bandit.
That's inside the pub. Hi, Wolf. Wolf-E?
The
Fate seem bent on driving me from my inn. But if they want me out, they're gonna have to try harder.
Right. Upstairs, maybe? Yeah.
My lord Marquis, is that you?
It's me.
It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, Chief Steward of your Lord Uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your Lord Uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
I'm sad I didn't use the Ultra Ball. I'm sad. I really want it. I'm scared that I'm not gonna get it now. I want it. I don't know if I can change it or just redo it. I don't know if it counts. I should try. Hope I'm not too late. Ultra Ball. Ah, you got it! I didn't get it! Congratulations, Rosie.
My associate in Dhalmekia would have had to pass through the Republic's checkpoints to gain entry to the capital.
Alright, let's go. We are... So... Dalamil. Here? Yeah. Is there anything else I need to do? I can't... Oh, please. I did see one. There. I need to go here at some point, but let's do Dalamil. Oh, Rosie, I got my Adventure Time box set today.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Especially very close. Down there.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us.
Mummy.
The gentleman of the town guard.
We need to have like an Adventure Time / Steven Universe night again at some point. Yeah, I'm gonna watch all of it. I really want to watch all of it. I did see there was a new one, but I haven't seen that yet. It was separate from the box set. I forgot what it was called.
I don't see your master
It's like 4
here,
episodes.
So you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
But you're gonna have to pay me!
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you
yeah, it was distant lands I was
kindly
thinking
pay the
about. I really want to
coin
see
us,
Fiona and Kate
we can
too.
pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
I'll report you.
Oh, you're more than
for your
welcome.
crimes against humanity.
We haven't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Guess I won't report I really like that Donald Glover is in Fiona and Kate too, playing his like character.
Get him!
Poor guy. I always choose that. But yeah, I haven't seen Distant Lands. I think that's the 4 episode one I saw. It's like £20 to buy that. So I'm gonna watch the whole of the Adventure Time again, and then I'll get that, I think.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican Army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
It's not safe.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Take a lot of money. I'd do it too. We were playing Divinity.
No. To find this second associate of
the
Rutherford's.
other day, yesterday,
If he was
and
bound for
I
Oriflamme,
murdered a lot of people.
I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
So it all started with this innocent man on the side of the road, and he was bleeding to death, and he was like, "Please help me," and Prinny said, "Kill him." So I did, and then Prinny said, "Oh, I didn't think you would," and then I was like, "Oh, he's dead now." So then we were going along on on minding our own business, and we saw a farmer man, and he had a sheep and a cow and a bunny and like livestock and stuff. And I robbed him. I took his money. He didn't know though. So I thought I could pickpocket the sheep. And so I tried. And I tried to rob the sheep, but the sheep didn't have anything. But the sheep got so angry at me, and the sheep tried to fight me, and then the bunny tried to fight me, and the cow, and everyone was trying to fight me. And the fucking bunny was like beating the shit out of me, so I had to kill all of them. They're dead now. And then Penny was like, you just killed this innocent man. The sheep started it though. Let's go to our next location. The bad things that happened. Skin trade is what we want. We're gonna go here, I guess. I have been killing lots of animals. I kill rats in Divinity. Penny screams every time in terror. Who's in here? Hello? Oh, hi Cyril.
My Lord Marquis. As bearer of the burning quill,
Hi Penny! I fear for my life. I chronicle the life and work of the Phoenix and those who serve him. His Grace has tasked our order with gathering every scrap of information we can uncover about Ultima. It has long been my duty to supervise this pivotal mission. How are you today, Penny? Did you get your hair cut? Was your hair cut today?
to which end?
To which end I have dispatched acolytes of the Undying across the Twins to hunt for clues, both as to the being's nature and its origins.
Alas.
The seeds we scattered so far and wide have yet to bear definitive fruit. Haircut day. I hope it goes well and that you like it. Just make sure that you don't just, like, everybody does this, I do it. Sometimes you just don't know how to say things because you're just really nervous. But it's okay to ask questions and just be like, oh, what are you doing? And stuff like that. They have, however, brought us much in the way of piecemeal records, half-forgotten myths, and bedtime stories from a bygone age. Writings and rumors that myself and my fellow acolytes have pored over night and day, striving to piece them together into something approaching a coherent whole. And so shall we continue to strive until our duty to His Grace is done. What about Tabor? It is a village apart from the world, one steeped in history, where the people continue to live by the old traditions.
Indeed.
It was Tabor's isolation and ancient roots that led the Undying here, in search of legends of Ultima that might have survived to the present day. Last time. Yeah, it'll be fine. Just remember, if you don't like it, it'll grow back and you can get a different cut. It's not like the end of the world if you don't like it. Fragments of knowledge have lain dormant for centuries. Fragments that we might unearth and share with His Grace. Yay! Thank you for the bits, Prinny. Thank you so much. And thank you for the first redeem, Guy. Thank you both. Guy was first as well. It's true, Guy was actually first. It's true. The mayor was gracious enough to welcome us. Ruler of the stream. Oh, Guy's seeing all of the new stuff. Let me put Prinny on. Hey, everybody, we have a new queen of the stream today. Hail Queen Primrose! Your ruler of the chat. Males question enough Spanish with lodgings.
And it was here
that we learn much of what we know of Ultima. See, look at Prinny's little picture. She's like ruling over chat over there. She's just pointing to chat because she is the ruler of it. You may pass on one royal decree to chat to follow and obey. And it was here that we learned much of what we know of Ultima. Indeed, the tapestry that hangs here in the clay hearth was among our most important early discoveries. Not that any of the villagers could explain its meaning. Whatever faith these people may have once followed, it has long since been forgotten.
an unfortunate truth.
Do you see that? Everything the light touches belongs to me. Except the elephant graveyard. We never go there. Never go there! You are forbidden! But one that is not without its benefits. I doubt any true believers would so readily assist us in his grace quest to unmask their god. Wait, let me catch this clam pearl. Down with solar power!
The history of our order
spans generations, but I expect that you are most interested in the events of our more recent past. On that fateful night 18 years ago, myself and my fellow acolytes were ensconced in the crypts below Phoenix Gate, preparing for His Grace's communion. We did not learn of what was happening above until it was too late to prevent it, but we did arrive in time to drag his barely breathing body from the rubble and flee the duchy.
Naturally.
Our attention turned to identifying the dominant of fire, who had so grievously wounded the Phoenix, and our suspicions eventually came to rest on the late Clive Rosfield. Or not so late, as we came to understand many years later, when word reached our ears of a slave soldier who seemed to wield the Phoenix's blessing. We readied our assassins forthwith. But His Grace stayed their hands. Since his awakening, he had insisted that there must be other forces at work, and that we continue our investigations that led us to Ultima.
So you see.
Were it not for your brother's unshakable belief in your innocence, my lord, you might not be standing here today. Thank you all for not killing me.
Till
I need
next
to
we
abuse
meet.
my power. If Guy asks about Phasmo, he has to spell it backwards. Uh-oh. Omsap? 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 Omsap?
The greater number of our order live among the masses, hidden in plain sight. Even here in Tabor, our brothers and sisters pose as common folk. If any should reveal themselves to you, I beg you keep their true identity secret.
Anything in here? No. Let's head out. We're going over there.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it.
Here you go. Mert et rafter omsap? Yab anno?
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Hooray! Okay. Moving on to the next side quest. Over here.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Is he here?
Let the dame hear you
Let's go
say
get
that.
him first. He's very close. Hello?
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them.
I'll kill him!
Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
What? Are you playing Kingdom Hearts 2 for Legalo? Also, do you have to wait until Christmas? Oh no.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
Maybe you can ask for it early. Say that you were thinking about buying it, so and you got a PlayStation because you wanted to play it as soon as possible. It's like make your case a little bit. How's Disgaea 7 so far? I'm playing Mega Man. Oh! Mega Man.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
I mean, he's covered in blood.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
And take his stuff. He just left his stuff. Perfectly good food, just laying there. I saw there's a movie, an anime movie coming out that's based on Mega Man, I think it was. It looks really good. Need to go across.
Nothing like a little unrest.
But there were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been built.
The sky does look very unsettling, especially here, where you can properly see the badness that's happening. We'll go that way? Yes.
To the meadows then.
Obtain Saint's Bonnet, Blueback Wyvern. Busy.
Socrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby.
I'll find the trailer again and I'll drop it in my Discord
flowers.
when I see it.
Should be easy enough to spot.
It did look really good.
This must be our wyvern. All right, let's get this over with. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs.
Down towards the beach.
Bright yellow with a heady scent.
There's so many movies I want to see as well. Did you hear what they're doing with this Disney Plus? So, because Netflix did the whole password crackdown thing where you're not allowed to share your account anymore, Disney Plus raised their prices, and now they're gonna do the same.
I think that's
they're
everything Molly
trialing
needs
it
to
in Canada
resurrect her
first, I
recipe.
saw.
Better head back.
You're done. Yeah, we're all done with the side quests. We'll head to Martha first. Yeah, so it's about 10 to 11 pounds per month, I think. It's very confusing why they, like, besides being extremely greedy and price gouging as much as they can, they're just driving people away, I feel like.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
I don't think it's desperation. I think it's pure greed. Like, Disney doesn't need money. Like, especially with the SAG-AFTRA strikes. It was one of the higher-ups heads of Disney that said something extremely shitty, like just calling the people on strike silly, and like there was no reason for them to do that and stuff like that, and just calling them lazy and shit.
I will see that your Lord Uncle is made aware of the situation in both Dalmekia and Sanbrek. And inform him of your timely assistance.
Thank you.
Of course.
Farewell. Let's go back to the hideaway. Ah, Joshua.
Were it not for the Undying's aid, I would be long dead. Grant them your trust, and they will repay you with their loyalty.
Okay, Joshua.
Canva's walls will not hold the Akashic Horde for long. We can only hope they hold it for long enough.
That's okay, Rosie. I hope your workday's almost over now.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
A pungent herb known as Drake's Mint. It stinks. Raptor liver. Here you go.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do.
Cooking.
Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Sometime later. That looks good.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Iran's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A male...
Has anybody seen Spy Family? It's like the brother and his sister's cooking is so bad, but it's all he knows, and he eats it, and he's like, blah, and he's like vomiting everywhere, and he's like, it's so good, it's so yummy, this is the best thing I've ever eaten, blah.
From a flavour and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
Delicious.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
I'm looking forward to new Spy Family. It's coming out soon, I think. I've been seeing like little teasers of it on Twitter. Speak to Karen. Alright, Goots.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
Cam was fucking savage.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Yeah.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today will cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Hooray! I like Karen, but Karen's fucking a badass. She's so violent what she did. But that man deserved it. He was a bad person. Plus, he did it to her first. Continental censer. According to Karen, a censer packed with herbs and ambergris can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect the home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. So you can read. Congratulations. Fuck off. Bye, Karen.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air.
I heard.
You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to. Clive.
Coots.
That great lump.
Why, he's gentlest, most dutiful soul I've ever had the pleasure to meet. He might not be the brightest crystal in the crate, but he's got a good heart, and I'd far rather have an honest fool working for me than a clever scoundrel. He never shirks his duties, never answers back, never dips his fingers in the coffers.
No.
I won't hear bad words said about him, though I might say a few myself. The lad's even got Blackthorn teaching him the secrets of smithing now, so I'm keeping my one good eye on the forge. If that blowhard of a blacksmith should ever even think about doing goods down, we'll be having words. She loves him.
Come back soon. And I mean that.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Let's look at what she gave me. This is my bedroom, everybody. I have a nice view of the ocean right here. And I have my clothes and blankets and books over here. And this is my reading table where I put all of my letters. I have a letter to read. My Lord Marquis, I don't know how to say that word. In your absence, shall I watch over my new charges, affording them every protection I am able. I only ask that you do the same for His Grace. I like her. She's sweet. She loves Joshua, then love with each other. Wait, what did you give me? That? That. What else have I got? Apples. Wolf. Okay. Let's go find Yote. I don't know how to say that name either. Hello. Where are you? Let's go this way.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Oh, the seamstress. No.
Did you see that?
She wouldn't be far. She'd probably be over here. She's not. get out of here. Over here. What are you thinking about playing next, Queenie, after Disgaea? I have a thought for a game you can play for Halloween.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field. Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too.
Thank you.
Farewell, my lord. And may the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
Monstrum, Monstrum, Monstrum. Yeah, that's true. Queenie did say they would be happy to play. She got you there. My truck got out. Let's go out.
Faster!
This way? No, this way.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Don't question me, Joshua. I know I had something in mind. I suggest Remothered, the second game, Broken Porcelain. You said you wanted to play it and you got it already.
Thanks, girl.
Fucking knew it. Oh shit. I had a feeling it was a hunt.
Remember, you're on my side, Torgal.
Wait for me, dogs. Yay! That was an easy one. Am I a ninja yet in Disgaea, Prinny?
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
You're the leader of the pack, doggo. Who's a good doggo? It's Torgal. I'm a ninja. Yay! Finally, my dreams have come true. I wanna be the strongest. sword, axe. Ninjas don't use those weapons. What do you mean?
Come on.
What do you mean?
Run like the wind.
Plain. A fist ninja? An axe ninja? Who are you? Meow.
There are horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors who'll kill you as soon as look at you. Would that I had the strength to kill them first.
Okay, bye. I need to see it to the side. I feel like.
Let us be rid of them.
Thanks, Coco. Okay. Is there treasure? I really like the music here. Hello. There's a lot of orcs.
Now, Torgal!
This one.
Torgal, kill!
Coco, kill! So we keep going. Uh-oh. See that?
Clive. Smoke.
I see it.
Is the city fallen?
What time is it?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
We gotta save our friend Gav and Mid. Also, I saw a side quest back there. Old Canva, the free cities of Canva.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Excuse me? Awkward. Anki!
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
Aww.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Aww.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Bye, Polsky. I love you. Evenfall.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
It's me and you, Toggle. Us against the world.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Hurry! Run!
They've been routed.
Banner! Might have been a little bit overkill, but... Oh. poor people as well. They're like underneath that tornado. They're like, oh, I'm so scared for my life. Are you okay? Are you guys okay? You're fine, just walk it off.
Get back! Back!
Not in combat. Not in combat!
They're wearing Waluda armor.
Too slow.
Yeah, too fucking slow, bro.
Get him! There be light!
Toggle? Oh wait. Thanks, Toggle. Oh, he's dead.
Don't get surrounded.
All yours, Torgal.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
See, look, dead. Oh, dead. Everybody's mean, if it wasn't under attack, this place would be quite beautiful. Taco, please!
No mistakes.
Let's see. I'm all over the place. Ignoring me! He's slowly coming to me! Halfway.
All yours, Torgal.
Has a lot.
Now, Torgal!
Ow!
Over here! Go, Torgal! Attack! It's over!
Retreat over. That way, okay. We came from there. Okay, I see.
This might take a while.
Up, which way, Toggle? That way. Hey, you're good. You've been so good, Toggle. Let me give you a head pat, Toggle. You've been so good, Toggle. Please, please, Toggle. Let me love you, Toggle. Let me love you. Please. Please. Never mind. I don't. Say goodbye, Toggle. Kill that blood.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
All yours, Torgal! Get him!
finished.
Really good. Well done.
Farewell. Over here.
Hello. Where the fuck did you come from? Might be in a little bit of trouble. Kobo. Very big and scary. It's all magic. Struggling a little bit.
Kill! Attack!
Wait, give it a second. I didn't get the feather seed, unfortunately. Alright, let's go then.
Too slow.
Ah, fucking oh my god.
Bahamut! Fire and flame! All yours, Torgal! Get him!
Where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
No, they're all dead inside. I saw it in the cutscene. Everybody's dead. Boss fight area.
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Kill! Get him!
he is.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
Soylent Green is people.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
Uh-oh.
And you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Can't see him. Imagine it, yeah, it's like
Trick.
Oh, Togo's chain! Togo's magic Togo!
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Muthos. Yes! Yes!
This one. Nice try. This one.
Get hacked.
Muthos.
Get hacked! Sanguine Insignia. After taking up the mantle of the Lord Commander of the Knights of the Royal Waluda Army from Sidolphus Telemon's own untimely resignation, Slip near Habard served King Barnabas for the better part of the decade. Intriguingly, however, there are no records of a House Habard ever existing in either Valdemark or on the southern continent, begging the question, whence exactly did he hail?
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
Alright, Gav. Oh, it's Joshua.
You're all right.
As are you, I see. We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
This is really bad.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
It's too strong.
Men. You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Jill, no!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Jill's body can't handle it.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
What's up, oh? The ironworks. Sid's ironworks.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we're up to, they'd all want a piece.
Where's
All
Jill?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Yay!
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
See more side quests to do too. A Song of Hope.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Karen's tall. Let's go this way first. Miss it. Let's go.
Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy some, be quick about
A
it.
rune blade. Oh, it's so good. A rune belt. I like what I have. Rune croissants. That's better.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Stock and potions. Mostly.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Yeah?
Trouble with your gear, or... What's Sancfordian, dear?
This.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Get this too.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
And then craft the rune belt. Right. Yeah.
No scratches, right?
Then reinforce it.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
And then rune croissant.
No scratches, right?
And then reinforce that too.
Not my best work,
Great.
but it'll do.
Wonderful.
And?
On our own terms. I regret that both you and the lump had to get all tangled up in the wicked weave of my sordid past, but thanks to your meddling, I was finally able to put to rest matters that were left too long to fester. And with that finally done, might be I can sit back and enjoy this new world of yours you're so keen on creating. One don't need a pair of eyes to see the good you've done. Karen. Ah.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes of plenty to guide.
What about a new blade?
Those tomes.
I don't think there was one. Wait, I did get a blade, right? I did, yeah, rune blade. I got all of, yeah, okay, I'm all good. Combo damage. There's a lot of stuff. I'm quite happy with what I got.
Lord Marquis.
There you are.
You seem unwell. I know His Grace has asked that I remain here with your people. But if you were to require my services, I could leave for the Free Cities at once.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to Mid and the others?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashic and the valleys are full of ether?
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me. They're all right. But it's a long story. You lot don't do things by halves, do you? But at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be... sitting under a pile of rubble, I know. But
that's true.
We were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Am I free to travel? Right. I am free to travel. Let's do our side quests.
What's happened? The guards at the gate are arrived.
Over here.
Oh, Bennett.
Hello?
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is
Eloise.
impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock.
Oh.
A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Yay, let's go! Alright, I'll do these. I'll go back to Mid's workshop, do that, and then we'll start wrapping up.
Pass through Lateney's Cleft, and you'll see what's left of Cashlock down in the...
Lateney's Cleft. But how does one get there? Guess I'm there. Hi Penetron, thank you for the raid. Welcome in everybody. How was the rest of Phasmophobia? I hope you had a good time. I'm Pat and I am playing Final Fantasy 16. Did you figure out any more ghosty friends? What level did you reach? Did you have a good time? Let's travel. So right now I'm just doing some side quests and chilling, and I'll be wrapping up very soon. But I really appreciate the raid. Dying is part of the fun. It's part of the fun.
Oh, you're a friend of the Crimson Caravans.
And by the look of you, I'd say you were the help they told me was on its way. Cashlock's just down there, if you'd be so kind.
This way. I don't know if you said or not, have you tried Demonologist before? When you play it, would it be your first time? Because you were talking about it earlier. Yeah! Level 8. That's alright. We've been doing the challenge modes recently. Sometimes they're very easy and you get a lot of experience for doing it, as well as money. Like there's like a weekly challenge you can do. Where am I going? What's up there? My brain is turning off. Hello, down there?
This must have been a nice place once. And it will be again.
I just fell off that cliff. I didn't know I could. Get out of here! Oh yeah, my brain. I'm stupid sometimes. You did say that you got the dog. I listen to things, I promise. My brain just turns off sometimes.
Get him.
This one. Wow.
This one. Fire it! Over here! Over here! And another!
It has been very interesting as well playing Demonologist. You said the same thing. Like when I first played it, it was kind of like very interesting to see how different they run. Like Demonologist felt very smooth, if that makes sense. And it just like better visually. Hooray! Murder! That's done. One quest down.
That's all of them. Come on, Toggle. Let's head back to Boklad.
It's just me and Torgal right now. That's so sad. Alright, for those coming in, I am playing Luigi's Mansion tomorrow for Halloween. I'm doing horror games specifically, except for today. I'll do Final Fantasy to keep that going. But yeah, we're playing Luigi's Mansion tomorrow. And the rest of Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse on Tuesday. And we have horror movie nights on my Discord for anybody that would like to join. We do that on Saturday night, 9 PM BST. And you are all more than welcome to come join. I should do a shout out to... Does this work? Does it work? Shout out to... Oh, writing words. Shout out. On. There you go. Did that not work? That didn't work. Is it this? Shout out. That this wallet is. Benetton. There, I did it! I did it! For anybody who is around, if you would like to go check out Benny, he's very cool. He has cool aesthetics in his stream. It's fun watching his like starting soon screen with all the music, and he does tarot cards on Tuesdays, I believe. And he is playing Baldur's Gate and Phasmophobia and does all the cool stuff, and is a very cool person too. Of course. I enjoy your streams. I liked when you played the Policeman Simulator. I forget what it's called. Maybe it's just called Policeman Simulator? Who knows? That was fun. Where am I going? Can I take this road back? This way? Get my truck.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
What's this way? So Strat. Hello.
Good girl.
Faster. I kind of want to play it. I want to play that game. It looked a lot of fun. I happened to have seen a clip on TikTok of someone, and it was their first time playing it, and they just ran around tasing everybody, and then they ran out onto the road to cross the street, and they got hit by a car and had to like restart the whole day. It was a good time. Where am I? Oh, what's down here? Hello? Am I in danger going here? It looks fine.
Thanks, girl.
Alright, let's head back to here. Hello?
Is something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Who is that?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her.
That just makes it
She'll
more
only get upset.
creepy.
I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Gonna snitch, gonna snitch.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
How's that man?
Negotiations.
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Oh, Benny, I have a game that you might like actually. Thinking about it, since you like the police type games, there's a Shadows of Doubt. It's a pixelated game kind of thing.
Ah, Clive.
Where, hold on a second, Theodore, I'm busy right now. You play as a detective, and like there's like murder cases you have to solve, and you have to like go around, gather evidence, search for fingerprints and clues, and like talk to people, and then you have to like submit your report at the end to find out who the killer was. It's very fun.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Of course,
Always.
I'll do anything.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans.
That's done.
This could well be the last commission the Crimson Caravans undertakes. Under present
wait,
management.
let's talk to.
But don't tell my sister.
I'm telling you, can't stop me. Let's go talk to her. She was back
What's
to you,
happened?
and she's moved. There you are.
It's only a matter of time before the army agree to our terms.
Oh, okay.
You'll see.
What's that? Potteridge. Alright, let's go. Sorry. Let's go. Finish our side quest. We have 2 more to do.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
They've been standing there shouting about leaving for like 200 years.
You know what you have to do.
I won't let you down.
You sound very sinister.
Clive.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly. bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
Sure, I'll do it.
I will.
Imagine saying no.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
Bearers in Goltan's Bales. Let's just teleport here. This is quicker. I like this place. It's quite nice. Very peaceful.
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can.
I bet bad people
There's
are
a
going to
safe
come.
place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
If you look closely at the people as well, the bearers, they've been worked to death. They're kind of like turning to stone, like the one on the floor. His foot's dead, his foot's turned to stone, because it's just like he's completely using himself up.
Oi!
Look at the grey on them.
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck!
What's
Fuck!
happened?
Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster! They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die!
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heavenhall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
I murder everybody. I'm good at it. I might kill your friends too, but that's just the price to pay.
The manor's to the east of Lostwing, through the woods. Quinton and the others will be halfway there already. You have to hurry.
Right.
Please, Sid, you've got to catch up with him. Don't let all our work be in vain.
I still haven't paid Quinton back for saving my life.
Where do you want me to go? Over there? Let's go here. What's that? Are you a boss or just a thing?
This won't be easy. Nice try. Too slow.
Careful not to go too far.
Fire and flame! This one! And a sickle!
Didn't even get anything for that. What a waste of time. Let's go. Don't like that. Let's go. Oh, the Akashic stuff.
Run like the wind.
And fallen hunters everywhere, I guess. Because the world's kind of changed now. Am I here? No. You're here? Chocobo's here. They're here.
Damn it. Don't tell me I'm too late.
I see dead bodies everywhere.
You deserve a rest.
Alright, who's dead? This doesn't look great. The bearers are dead.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Well, I'll finish it. I just fought your friend. Maybe it was your little
This
brother.
must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then. You're no guard dog. You're just a rabid beast that needs to be put down. Garuda!
scary.
If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear, just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans, building a haven in Lostwing, freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost, so that I might take another.
Quinton.
Master Quinton! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
Oh shit.
What?
Guess Lostwing is really lost. It's the ether flood. Everybody's gone.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
No, you can't go in there.
Don't be a fool.
Your turn.
Damn it. Quinton's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick.
Over here!
Farewell.
All yours, Torgal.
This way?
Garuda! Arise! Torgal, kill!
Completely missed that one.
This
Enough of you guys!
Over here!
Healing. Get out of here. You.
Stay down. All yours, Tormund. Get him.
You.
I need to find Quentin.
Quentin! You idiot, get back here! Quentin, no!
Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start.
Ah.
One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
That's really sweet too, because like he built Lostwing entirely based on revenge. So this is like a whole new fresh start for him.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
A signboard. The emblem of the Hanged Man, the tavern at the heart of Lost Wing. The village is a haven for the downtrodden, built around a fallen ruin. One as apt to reveal its secret as the Hanged Man's enigmatic tavern keeper. Yay! I don't know what to do with it, but
They
yay!
are right, you know. Lost Wing can be rebuilt. It was more than a mere village. More than a staging ground for revenge. It was a vision of how life might be. Of how we who have suffered can come to find family again.
Good job. Keep at it. Rebuild everything.
I'd have followed Quentin to that manor if I could have done, and I'll keep following him now.
Quentin's gonna build us new Lost Wing, and I'm gonna help.
What are you gonna do? Nothing! Any secrets? No. Let's move. There's more stuff down there. But I don't know if I can go. Let's head here. Martha's Rest. Alright, Martha.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest of...
Thank you for hanging out, guy. I hope you get a good sleep. I'll see you later, friend. Good night. Have a good day tomorrow.
Want to join him? Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
So what are we gonna do? Build
Thank
houses?
you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
Sure
I do.
thing.
Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Alright, since it's getting a bit late, we'll do the side quest. And then we'll pick back up next week with Mid's notes on how to finish her ship and escape.
Reckon Eastpool would make a nice little home for a few bearers and guardians with a mind to make a go of it. Once those blasted bandits have been sent packing, that is.
All right, Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan.
Where's Sir Wade? Oh, Sir Wade's here.
Sir Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close.
Alright.
Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
Time to fight our way through this.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
I can do
The
it.
Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
How far do we need to go? Teleport, and we'll be right there. Alright, you cowards. Fight me!
You think you can just walk in here? Kill him!
You will leave Eastpool now. Or face
Hey,
the
get out of here!
consequences. That's the end of that then.
Is it really? I don't think it is. Fuck.
Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too.
2 scoops of what? Ice cream? It's almost winter.
More surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
Magnificent.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
Idiots.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
It's so sad being here again, though, after what happened.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them, and not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy, especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Martha the good news.
First things first, we'll need to get a few of these roofs seen to. Wouldn't want to be caught in a storm without any shelter.
They look fine to me. Pretty good. The houses are in good shape. No problems that I can see.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool.
I was thinking that too.
Sir Wade said
actually.
it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Yahoo!
Eastpool's been in ruins for years, so wonder any of it's still standing. But with a bit of lumber, a lick of paint, and a lot of hard work, they'll make a home of it yet.
Can I have a little pet? Thank you.
Get it, boy!
Yeah. Let's go back to our hideaway and wrap up for the night. We've done all our little side quests. We helped bearers find new homes. We handled bandit problems. It's been a good time, but we did lose Lost Wing, which was really sad. Meanwhile, while I'm out like saving all of these towns and rebuilding places, Mid's out there
How are
with
we
Gav,
supposed to
and
do our duty when
Jill's like kidnapped essentially, and they're all waiting for me. Haha.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Newfound purpose. No risk, no reward. Since I can remember, I have served none but myself, turned my back on the world for a handful of silks and a heavy purse. But where has that left me? It is hard to keep joy in one's heart when all those around you are without. Something must change, and that change must start with me.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm almost here. I'm 5 off, and I have this talisman of priming.
All done?
Yeah. What about you?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything
done
catch
it.
your eye?
Yeah, I'm done.
Always something in there.
But hunts. I did fight those wolves. Nectar's Adventures. Did I ever tell you the time I flew all the way to the bottom of the XVI basin?
What did you find down there?
A deeper understanding, Kupo. From the outside, it seems so mysterious. Where does all the water go, Kupo? Why does it never fill up? And what's behind the waterfalls? Those were the questions I flew in to find out the answers to it, Kupo. But instead, I found out something about myself. I can't swim, Kupo. Haha. Well, it's good to learn something new. I have grade A chocobo to fight. S rank, S rank, B rank. So I have these. I'll do them next time. Because it's almost 4 hours now. The greater part of I'll read those another time. So we'll wrap up here.
I try not to think too much about what was lost the day Titan attacked. If only it was just Sid's life's work.
Yeah, lots of people died. We'll save and end. Double save. Wonderful. We'll leave it there. Okay. I will end here, but I hope you all enjoyed the stream. We made some good progress. We did lots of side quests. We helped the world out. We found new homes and rebuilt areas with lost places with lost people. And we need to go rescue Jill and find the plans or notes to help Mid build a ship so we can get the fuck out of there and go save Jill. But I'm not gonna raid out because I'm very tired and I don't want to stick around. But thank you for hanging out with me, everyone. We have Luigi's Mansion tomorrow at 7 PM BST. Movie night 9 PM BST on Saturday. And then we will be back with Fatal Frame / Project Zero, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse next week on Tuesday, 7 PM PST. Those are the solid plans right now. But yeah, I hope you all have a lovely night, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Good night.